guys, welcome to desRow Legacy of the Void Weekly number 2. I see all the facepalm in chats. It's okay, I understand. And the top left from Korea, we have Miso. His opponent in the top right, trying to be the last Protoss survivor the expansion has to offer, we have Knowme. Legacy of the TVZ. See, I like that. Lack of the vaginas. God damn it. Sometimes, guys, I read out loud what you guys write. And then after I read it, I'm like, why did I read that? It's seriously a big problem of mine, but together we shall conquer it. So... Miso going for another command center first. Really doesn't care all that much. Knowme, I think Knowme is the same build, but I'm not 100% sure. And actually, Knowme's going to scout that right away. And I think these spawning locations are a little bit closer than what we had in the previous game. Just because they're... Oh, and that SCV doesn't die, but forces Miso to pull 2. And that's just very annoying. And he's not gonna wall at the ramp as well. I'm not sure why, because that's what he did in the previous game, but not this time around. Lose of the Tassadar villains. Tusk gets all the Heart of the Swan to be the severely OP race. Then immediately starts crying when they're not in Legacy of the Void. Cry me a river. Oh, the salt is real. It's okay. That's the beauty of expansions. And, you know, like, when balance is a little shaky, everyone gets up in arm. Like, I know Protoss isn't that strong right now, but it doesn't bother me that much. It's... If they're trying to change the game and make it more exciting, I'm willing to bite the dust for, you know, a few weeks of ladder games and so on. But a nice SCV snipe by Knowme. It's a little bit of a mental advantage. I guess that could come off as bragging, but cool little fact. One time Bomber was laddering on any ladder. I think it was because he wanted to play in WCSNA, and he had to like ladder 250 wins. And I played Bomber like maybe 10 games in a row, and this one time he went CC first on Frost, and I guess he was having a little bit of lag, or he was, you know, maybe reading chat a little too much, and I actually killed 3 SCVs with my scouting probe when he was doing command center first, and that actually triggered him to leave. So I got a really quick win out of Bomber from that, and that was just great. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't come off as bragging. But just to tell you guys, like, killing an SCV when they're doing command center first actually really annoys Terrans quite a lot. It's like a sort of a mental victory, and this right here could be spotted, I guess, if Miso went for the Watchtower. But Miso's not going for the Watchtower at all. Miso is pushing out with... do I know how to count? With 7 Marines. Now, those 7 Marines are going to be free to kill anything, and they're actually going to spot that sentry right here, and the sentry tries to fight back. The probes are being pulled. Warp gate is finished. We had a 5-gate all-in by Knowme, and with the way warping mechanic works, defending these Marines is just close to impossible. He warps close to the battle, and Miso goes for the probe, doesn't go for the warping in unit. And actually, Miso is going to realize something is wrong with this, because 4 units were warped in, but there's only 1 gate at home. And in the meantime, actually, we had Knowme push up to sort of contest this natural, and there's 1 force field left, so there's going to be 1 force field that's going to be able to buy time here, and Miso doesn't try to push down the ramp just yet. All the units are walking back, the units that were made inside the main base. Let's see how it goes. Does Knowme know about the bunker? He sees the army now, casts a time warp. Actually, the time warp looks really weird this way. I guess because it was like on top of a ramp, so maybe it's not proper. But yeah, if this bunker goes up, there's 4 marauders in the back of this army. Knowme cannot get past the SCVs. There's not that many Marines. I mean, only 5, but the Mothership Core will go down. It's a mass stalker here for Knowme. The worker count. The command center, the orbital was saved. Oh, and the bunker doesn't finish. The bunker doesn't finish. Knowme gets on top of the Marauders. The Marauders, there's 1 left. A lot of Marines, though, and Stim finishes. Knowme attacks the rock by mistake. Oh, no, that was so close, Knowme. And just like that, Knowme loses everything. And there's 7 Marines remaining and a lot of mules. The main actually... The main has... What? The main has 6 patches left. That's I mean, let's see what Knowme can do. So Knowme is probing up. He's quite a lot of workers ahead. He doesn't have that much tech, but neither does Miso. Miso doesn't have a factory. Miso doesn't have a starport. And but Miso is the mules. Miso is the mules. The main's mined out though. So we look at the economy right here. If Miso finds those gates, it's gonna be so bad. I'm actually not sure why he chose such a close location, but if Miso doesn't spot this, it'll be great. Oh, and more stalkers are being warped across the map. Oh, you know, okay, so I don't think Miso saw those sentries though. Oh, well now he does. Does he just go straight for the natural and let's go of the main army? Knowme knows better and he goes back now. Some zealots being warped at the back of the mineral line, but with the warping being nerfed, look at that, everything disappears. Knowme a little bit careless there. Force fields a bunch. The zealots are just getting shredded apart by the flock of Marines. Oh, this is a close engagement. There's a Widow Mine at home being made in a starport, so really Knowme is on the clock and he knows it. Spent all his sentry energy. 1 bunker at the natural for Miso. 2 more being added. I want to be hopeful. I want to be happy. I want to be cheerful for Knowme, but I know how difficult this position for him is. It really is. All those bunkers are going to be finished, giving extra range. The sentries are going to be potential casualties if Knowme doesn't spot this Widow Mine. Probably, well, he can't really do much. The Widow Mine, I guess, doesn't do that much. He's going to snipe 1 bunker, but what is 1 bunker versus so much bio, so much SCVs, and 2 other bunkers? The first Minivac is about to come out, and Knowme is just coming to terms with the game. And the game is just